Oh yeah, baby, it's time once again for another episode of This Old Outboard.
Anyway, I've taken this thing out for a run. Readjusted everything on my Lincoln sink. I had a couple comments saying, "Hey, the idle screw looks too far in, and blah blah this and blah blah that." Well, the problem with this thing is that's where it has to go for this thing to run. Now, I've had that thing set every other way you could possibly set it. And I use the book, the manual, the OMC manual. And if you go to Brandon's garage, everybody knows Brandon, right? He has the original OMC video on this exact motor, how to set the Lincoln sink up. I've used that video several times. I've got pictures on my phone of the OMC manual instructions from boatinfo.no. But it doesn't matter where I set it, ever since this thing overheated, it just doesn't want to run on the old settings. You can see on the screw, the idle screw. I think it's idling pretty good right now. But you can see on the screw where it's black and silver. The black part, I'm assuming, is where it was, the old setting where it had been set for years. The silver part was the part that was exposed. So anyway, just took it out for a buzz, man, and it runs great. No complaints whatsoever. I've adjusted this cable 3 or 4, 5, 6 times. I've done everything you could possibly do. But as soon as that timer base comes back, this motor shuts down. It has to be advanced. And the only way to do it is between the cable and the idle screw. When you start moving the cable, you got to do the idle screw. You start doing the idle screw, you got to adjust the cam. And it's just a vicious circle. You go over one too much, then you got to go over one on the next one. Right now, this thing is adjusted out. The idle screw is in deep. The high-speed stop screw is out deep. I mean, it's just crazy. And like I said, I've racked my brains out trying to put this thing back to normal since the overheating situation. And it just won't run. But it runs okay now, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo. If I had a tripod, damn it. There's no way I can hold this phone and steer, and I'll try though. I said I didn't want to come out here with no backup, but I'm gonna take her up slow. And sitting like this is the most uncomfortable frickin' thing. Oh, I also hooked up the depth finder for him. The steering is stiff, the throttle is stiff. Let me see if I can get it up there. Hold on. Run this thing, porpoising, whoa, try to adjust the tilt and trim and everything, but it runs. Don't worry about that. Oh man, I should have grabbed my damn video camera, but I didn't even know I was doing this. So back to the dock, everything's good to go. Ah, my feet, my legs all scratched up. Oh Jesus. Get me out of here. Calgon, take me away. Still waiting for my freaking grommet. Still no freaking word here on my shipping. It hasn't even freaking gotten out of Georgia yet. And it's UPS. I don't know why it's UPS. But I mean, unbelievable. Ordered it the 3rd, tracking number provided. Then if I look up this tracking number, it's still, there's no word on what's going on. Then October 13th, 10 days to ship? What the heck is going on? This boats marketplace is really boats.net. And I almost, was almost going to buy it from them on their boats.net channel, and I said, well, I'll get it on their eBay, because I bought from them before on eBay. This is all I get when I put the number in transit. Estimated delivery. Please check back later for scheduled delivery. What? Well, just woke up from my old man nap, had to work today, and Tracy called. He broke down out there in this nice boat, can't figure out what's going on. The boat, he just put the new gas tank in. So I'm gonna take the bass boat and go get him, because my boat's still not running yet. The parts did finally come in. And the John boat, the battery, I have to pull that thing out and pull start it and everything. So I'm gonna run out there in the bass boat, and I don't think that's them in the middle right there. I think they're still farther out there. So let me get this baby fired up. Let's see what we got on here. My primer bulb is primed. Ooh, I'm pooped, man. I just woke up from the old man napperoonie. We went to Wing House. This gal I did some work for, we went over there and chowed down, and I'm like, man, I'm going home and taking the old man nap. That rainbow, baby. Fired right up. They started paddling, and he couldn't get it started, but at least they would have had the wind kind of going with them. They were all the way over in the other little lake. It can't be them, because that boat's running. Oh, there they are. This old outboard to the rescue! Now I swear this phone goes dark when I turn it horizontal. I can't see the screen. Turn it back, I can see the screen. What the hell is going on with that? This is going to be a screwed up video. Alright, this looks like a long way home, baby. It's a long way to the dock if you're going so slow. It's a long way to the dock if you're going so slow. Shouldn't take long to get the damn 40 back up and running. Throw the parts in, put it back together, and bing bang boom, baby. Good golly, Miss Molly, baby, we made it. I don't think he suffered any damage. Any damage?
I don't know. Where did he hit?
I'm talking about my boat.
Oh,
No, you're good, man. But I ain't never pulled anybody that far and try to swing into the dock in this wind. Yeah, man. See you later. It's a long way to the dock if you're going really slow. Yeah, we got lucky on the rain, man. I hope tomorrow it's going to be good, because I got one day to do everything. The boat, the laundry, the shopping, the this, the that, the ding, ga dong, ga dang, ga hung. And then next week I got another busy week, which is good because this old outboard needs the money. Alright, so my Grommet finally got here, like I said. Got my thermostats and gasket. Here's all my hardware. I've been soaking it all week in a little brake cleaner, or actually brake fluid. Poured brake fluid on it, let it soak. You can see the two that were a little bit rough even came out pretty good. Here I got the aviation forma gasket, which is pretty close to OMC gasket sealer. Anyway, I'm trying to beat the rain. It's right here, right on my frickin' ass, as usual. Well, it's raining. As soon as I close the van doors, it's starting. Oh God. So I'm gonna go check the radar. This is the stuff left over from the hurricane. You know, it's moving out of here, pulling all this crap along with it. Yeah, it's getting dark, baby. Anyway, raining like a cow peeing on a flat rock. Well, it looks like I get the day off anyway. Alright, baby. Today is the day. Beautiful morning. Get this damn folding horse back together. And while I'm at it, we'll put my plugs back down at 30 gap. Hope that battery's got enough juice to start this thing. That pump's been running full time. You can see my floor is getting dark spots. This one just came up. Unbelievable. So I don't know how much of this you're going to be able to see. I've got everything pretty cleaned up. Cleaned out pretty good. And I can't even see that damn morning sun. Now I also came down here one day and put this thing down and cranked it. Tried to get some water coming up and blow it out, but it just wasn't fast enough by the starter. And you know, I did get water coming through, but it wasn't, you know, a nice forcible flow because the starter just couldn't turn the pump fast enough. So I've got to put it back the way, you know, the way it is. Got the aviation forma gasket sealant, and from what I read and understand, it's about as close as you can get to OMC gasket sealant. Get me some on here first. Get my gasket stuck on. Boy, just that little rowboat going by, or John boat, making waves. Don't like it, the waves. All right, I'm gonna slap my thermo in back there. Boom, baby. Poppet valve. Pressure release valve. Pressure relief valve. In there for the Poppetto. Probably should have did that first, right? Before I put all the shit on there. Don't get it on the Grommet. A little bit on the outside. Damn, that I should have put that in first. I think it's clean. It's set up for a minute. Ooh, baby, fell right, perfect. In place. It looks good. Yeah, out here early before it gets too freaking hot. Rain is real low percent chance today, which is nice. And as soon as I do this, I get to go put a toilet in. Oh boy. Alright, let that set up for a minute. And get a coat on here. Get ready to put that in, get my spring ready to go. So just going around with a little dabbing effect. You know, I'm not paintbrushing it on. And had a couple spots that kind of ran a little bit and wiped that off. But that should be pretty good right there. I don't think those little spots are going to hurt anything. So yeah, you see how that spray is sitting so high? And like I said, that thing goes boing, and I'm screwed. Maybe I can get like a screwdriver and hold it or something. So meanwhile, I'm get on my screws, put some anti-seize on them, get that ready because this is tacking up real nice. All right, I'm gonna try this with the screwdriver, holding this damn thing down. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, I gotta start over. I had it, almost had it. It's in there. I haven't screwed up any of my crap yet. Oh, my wire. It kept wanting to jump up in the thermostat hole, but I made it. Get a couple bolts in there. Ho, 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 ho. Let me get all these bolts in. Alright, I think I got everything back where it was. Alright, go get some gas. Fired up. So, like I said, there was no way I could get in there with a torque wrench and just torque half, and you know, so just have to keep an eye on it. I think it's going to be alright the way I did it. And let's fire it up, see where we're at. I think I got everything hooked up right. Come on, battery, don't let me down. Son of a bitch. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, or did I miss a ground wire or something? Alright, so I've got my P2 piece back in the end. I got to get that whole thing straightened out. But what it was, I forgot to hook the damn battery back up because I initially had everything unhooked when I tore it apart. So now let's see if she got any juice. And damn. Alright, here we go. Primer always helps. Speaking of batteries going dead, this thing's about gone. baby. Let's see if she warms up. And if this battery dies, stay tuned, baby. To be continued. So no water coming out until the thermostat opens. Coming out the back there. Before it was coming straight out.